kami sa, nung bumaha, andun kami sa Rabaw ng Yero.
Natakot ako para sa mga anak ko kasi malilit ko yung mga anak ko. Kung hindi lang dahil dito, ay ala, nalusok na ito. Ay,
Super Typhoon Noru, known in the Philippines as Super Typhoon Karding, swept through Luzon on September 25, 2022. Super Typhoon Karding was one of the strongest typhoons to have formed and made landfall this year 2022. Homes were destroyed, crops were damaged, trees were uprooted, and lives were lost. Super Typhoon Karding left a devastating aftermath in our provinces.
Super Typhoon Karding continues to approach our land. It was last seen 76 kilometers east of Polillo Island with a strength of 195 kilometers per hour and gustiness of 240 kilometers per hour. Based on the Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAGASA's track, the typhoon is most likely to make its landfall later afternoon or tonight in the northern portion of Quezon or in the southern portion of Aurora. Signal number 5 is already up in Polillo Islands, extreme northern portion of Quezon, extreme southern portion of Aurora, eastern portion of Bulacan, and southeastern portion of Nueva Ecija. Signal number 4 is up in northern portion of Metro Manila, as well as some parts of central and southern Luzon.
Well, signal number 1 to 3 are released in some parts of Luzon that are going to be covered by the circulation of the super typhoon. Besides the gustiness, the public are being advised to be aware of their surroundings and prepare for the heavy rains brought by the mixed effect of the super typhoon Karding and the southwest monsoon. The provincial government already ordered the preemptive and forced evacuation in Quezon. It is said that they are going to focus on the reliefs that are going to the residents that are directly affected by the super typhoon Karding. And Rhea Heart 1.
This is Althea Francine Gonzalez.
This is Patimani News. Always be aware, Patimanians.
And then it happened. With a maximum sustained winds of 195 kilometers per hour and gustiness of 240 kilometers per hour, Super Typhoon Karding made its first landfall at 5:30 p.m. in Burdeos, Quezon, before making a second landfall at 8:20 p.m. at Dingalan, Aurora. A woman in her 30s, also a resident of Sumakab Norte, Borocono, felt how strong the winds brought by Super Typhoon Karding.
Bakit?
dahil malakas yung bagyo na yun. Diba?
Yung naramdaman niyo po, bumabagyo na po talaga yung hangin po.
Natakot ako para sa mga anak ko kasi malilit ko yung mga anak ko. Lumitas ka na sa eskwela. Kasi pagbalik naman namin yung mga bahay dito, pagtanggal na yung yun nga, yung isang bahay na pinsan ko, pati lang ito sa kanila.
Parang helicopter.
Parang yun. Umaga. Nangyari din parang
Ano po yung naramdaman niyo nung pagkabalik niyo po dito po?
ayun nga, na ano kami, na parang na-shock kami dahil nga yung tsura nga, tapos maraming mga puto, mga punong ano.
Ako na naglumat, sampurat lahat yan. Eh, hindi mo kayo doon ang galing. O, ang tayo.
Kung hindi lang dahil dito, ay ala, nalusok na ito. Ayan ang sumagko. Yung puno na yun.
Hindi pa nakarating pa po dito po.
Ako hindi nasag ko dito. Hindi ka kami nasag ko dito. Dito sa ulang. Kaya sabi ko, utang na loob po dito sa ano, sa puno. Dahil kung hindi, baka naging parang alam na natin ang year. Rather na lang ano.
Dalawa lang silang makinig.
Isang PWD naman yung anak ko, yung ando doon kanina. Tsaka ako.
Once again, nature showed us its power over humans. As humans always have to be aware and prepared for our own safety in times of disaster or calamities like that of Super Typhoon Karding. Mitigation and prevention could come a long way in keeping us safe and not devastatingly shaken and ruined like branches of trees in times of disaster.
What is TCWS? The Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal is a plain text warning to a particular area that may experience wind of at least strong breeze in strength on the Beaufort scale within 36 hours from the time. Tropical Cyclone Warning Signal number 1. It has a wind rate of 39 to 61 km per hour with potential impact of no damage to very light damage, threat to life and property, and may expected at least 36 hours once it rains. Classes is automatically suspended in kindergarten. At this point, one must keep updated with the latest weather disturbance issues by Pag-asa. Classes are automatically suspended in kindergarten, elementary, and high school. At this point, the public is advised to postpone any of travel, especially by seas and air. Every 6 hours and access, the capability of the hours to withstand strong winds due to the typhoon can intensify. Tropical Cyclone Warning Signal number 2. It has a wind rate of 61 to 120 and may be expected in at least 24 hours.
Tropical Cyclone Warning Signal number 3. With a wind sheet of 121 to 170 km per hour, with a potential impact of moderate to heavy damage and the possibility of storm surge at coastal area with at least 18 hours of lead time. Classes are automatically suspended for kindergarten, elementary, high school, and college including the graduate school. At this point, latest updates on weather disturbances is that most concern. The public is being advised to stay at home or in a secure shelters. Evacuation for higher ground is necessary for people living in the low-lying areas. And keep away for sea banks and coastal areas. Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal number 4. With a wind intensity of 171 to 220 km per hour, with a potential impact of heavy to very heavy damage and a possibility of 2 to 3 meter storm surge at coastal areas, and at least 12 hours of lead time. At this point, keep listening to the latest news about the typhoon. The public are being advised to postpone any outdoor activities or travels and stay in evacuation centers or sturdy shelters because destruction to property and heavy damages are likely to occur. Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal number 5. With a wind intensity of more than 220 km per hour and the potential impact of very heavy to widespread damage and the possibility of 3 meter storm surge at coastal area with at least 12 hours of lead time. At this point, the public are being advised to stay in evacuation centers or sturdy shelters, postpone all forms of outdoor activities and travels, and secure all homes because extensive destruction and very heavy damages are likely to occur.
1. Keep yourself updated with the latest weather update. 2. Stay connected with the family members. 3. Clean and unplug all drainage system of your home. Check your roofings, windows, doors, or ceilings of any holes or dents. 4. Prepare ample amount of imperishable milk, food, and bottled water. 5. Transfer all your furniture, appliances, and other stuff not viable to come in contact with water to an elevated portion of your house. 6. If your local official advised to evacuate, do so. 7. Your emergency kit should be ready at all times. 8. Secure all important family documents. 9. Use waterproof shoes to prevent fungal infection.
Number 1. Stay inside your house and postpone any
schedule of travels. Number 2. Be aware of areas vulnerable to floods and landslides. Stay away from this area as much as possible. Number 3. Keep updated with the latest news through your televisions, radio, and internet. Number 4. Avoid drinking from sources with the latest news through your television, boil water, radio, and internet. Number 5. In case of power interruption, place all lighted candles and lamps away from curtains and flammable materials. Number 6. Shut down the main source of electricity if floodwater is rising. Secure electronic gadgets and appliances in high grounds. Number 7. Do not stride in floodwater to avoid having waterborne disease. Use protective clothing like raincoats or plastic boots. Number 8. If advised to evacuate, do so promptly. Do not wait for the situation to worsen. Secure your house for any burglar. Number 9. People living in areas vulnerable to storm surge should evacuate in high grounds ahead of time. Ask local officials for the nearest evacuation area.
Number 1. Keep abreast with the latest weather update through television, radio, and internet. Number 2. If your house is heavily damaged, stay in the evacuation center until it is advised to go. Number 3. Do not use wet electrical outlets. All wet appliances must be disposed. Number 4. Do not expose open wounds in floodwater. Waterborne diseases like leptospirosis are rampant during this season. Number 5. Boil water at least 30 minutes before drinking it. Number 6. All tires, cans, and pots must be cleaned thoroughly or disposed. This could be breeding ground for mosquitoes. Number 7. Be conscious for harmful animals like snakes that may enter your house. Number 8. Report broken electrical cables and plumped cords to utility service. Number 9. Do not hinder emergency and rescue operation.
There are hotlines and Facebook pages that we can contact in times of calamities like such. Always remember, typhoons or any other disaster may hit us, but with a proper mitigation and awareness, we can overcome and still stand tall after it occurs. Stand tall and be knowledgeable, Patimanians.